Hi everybody, I'm Doreen. So I want to first of all just say thank you so much to my sister Dash. I have came across her videos just about 2 weeks ago, and I feel like she was speaking to me, okay? Because she was saying to us, look, whatever it is that you got to talk about, get on YouTube. And she specifically spoke to the sisters over 50, and I am 54 years old. And I have so much that I want to share with you sisters. But I am kind of camera shy, and, I always feel like I got to have everything perfect and, look cute, and my hair got to be done right. But she was like, get on there and do it. So I'm going to do it. So I want to talk to y'all about dating over 50. That has been so interesting. Okay, so let me give you first a little history. And what I'm planning to do, I'm doing a challenge. So I am going to challenge myself to try and do, today is, what's today? October the 23rd. So I am going to do a video every single day. Well, I probably ain't gonna do every day. Okay, how about every other day? Let's do that. So I'm gonna challenge myself to do a video every other day for the next 30 days. Well, to the end of November. And I'm going to just talk just randomly about women over 50. I'm going to talk about our health because I am a certified natural health counselor, and I do help women over 40 all across the world to heal their bodies naturally with food and herbs. That's on my other channel. It's called My Wellness, My Life. So you all pop over there too and check out my channel. I have a lot of interviews and, people who have healed their bodies miraculously of all kinds of ailments, everything from A to Z, including myself. So I help women over 50 to heal their bodies because guess what, sisters? We are grandmothers and we are the aunties, you know what I'm saying? We're the ones that's help to balance the world. We need to be here. We should not feel. See, this is why I don't like being on camera, because my mind moves faster than my mouth. So when I'm trying to speak what I'm thinking, my mind is already somewhere else. I think I got adult ADHD. I might have to check that out. But anyway, this is one of the reasons why I was afraid to get on camera, because I felt like people would laugh at my bloopers or laugh if I trip over my words. But I'm throwing it all out the door, okay? So you're going to go on this ride with me, okay? Woo, y'all going to be like, this woman here. But anyway, so what was my train of thought? Oh, I have so many things I want to talk to you ladies about. Oh my God. Everybody always tells me I should write a book, from dating stories to stories of infertility. This is all my story I'm talking about, right? I done almost lost my life a couple times, to dealing with infertility, to adopting kids, to being a foster mom, to listen, your girl has a lifetime of stories for you, and I'm gonna start just spilling the beans on this channel. So anyway, I just want to talk first of all about dating over 50. That has been something else. So a little backstory on me. I'm just gonna start with my last marriage, okay? Because I am divorced now. I've been married twice, and I'm telling you, the third time is definitely the charm, because I'm so much more mature. I know what I want, I know what I need. So my third time is gonna be a charm. But anyway, my second marriage, I got married when I was 33. And the whole reason why, we were dating or what have you, and I had 2 sons that I had adopted. And that's a whole story, which I will share with you soon, about infertility, because I could not have a baby. I had so many miscarriages and ectopic pregnancies, and then I did in vitro fertilization and didn't get pregnant and all of that. But that's a whole nother story. But anyway, when I was dating him, he said to me, because I was a foster mom, and then most of the children, you get attached to them, and the children went back home. And so I had 2 boys, and I was just like, I cannot stand for them to go home, so I'm going to adopt them. So I adopted them. So I was happy, right? I was living my life. I was in school finishing up my bachelor's degree. I had my house. I was a homeowner. I bought my house my first home at 25 years old. So I'm a homeowner. I'm doing good. And so I met my husband at work, and he was like, you're going to need a father for these boys. I'll be willing to give you my name or whatever. And I was like, okay. He's a sweet guy, gentle guy, whatever. I was like, okay. So we got married. matter of fact, when he asked me to marry him, I said, do you want to have children? I was like, because all the guys I had dated before, they wanted children, and I didn't feel like I could have children. He's like, no, I got 2 children, I'm fine. I was like, okay, because I got 2 boys I adopted, but I probably can't have children. He's like, fine, we get married, then I get pregnant on our honeymoon. And my baby now is 20 years old, but that's a whole other story. But anyway, so we were together for 16 years. We raised our, we raised our 3 sons together. We raised we just raised our 3 boys together. Like, there was no distinction. Nobody, if you didn't know me, you had no clue that my children were adopted. The 2 oldest ones were adopted. Those were mom's boys, boy. You didn't play with Dee and her sons. You hear me? But anyway, there was a lot of challenges. I found out now that I'm in my 50s, I found out that I did have childhood trauma, because I didn't think childhood trauma applied to me, but I was just an autopilot. I was numb or what have you, and just moving all the time. Did not ever really realize that I had childhood trauma. Unfortunately, my ex-husband, he had childhood trauma. I didn't know it. So I realized that we were 2 wounded people. So the wounded little girl in me and the wounded little boy in him saw each other, and we got together. So we were so busy nurturing a lot of our wounds and our traumas that we weren't able to be present for each other during that marriage. So we are 2 good people. We just weren't good together. Okay. So anyway, I got divorced. I did divorce him, unfortunately. Well, I won't say unfortunately, it's for the best, because we've grown so much since then. That was 5 years ago. So anyway, I'm going all the way back, but, so I got divorced in 2019, and it was hard. It was like a ripping of the flesh, okay? It was really hard to be without my husband. Like, I missed him. I was so used to raising my sons with him. And even though I was the one that initiated the divorce, I was just numb. And as soon as people started hearing, men started hearing that I was divorced, oh my God, my inbox was flooded with guys that I went to school with, went to church with. Everybody was like, oh my God, I always had a crush on you. I always wanted to, I thought you should be with me and this and that. So I started trying to date, and it was just not, like, for the first 2 years, I was numb. Like, the first guy I dated, he was retired Navy, and he's got some very big position with the Department of Justice. And right away, he was like so excited because he knew me from back in the days, and he said he had always had a crush on me, so he wanted to get married right away. And I had only been divorced like two months, and I was just like numb. I was like, no, you're moving you're moving too fast, and I'm a very attractive man, but he was just moving too fast for me. So ladies, I have met 34 guys, okay? 34 guys from 2019 till now, which is 2024. I have, and these are, I don't do online dating. I've never been on dating sites or anything like that. So these were all organic meetings. Like, I'm in the grocery store and a guy approached me. I'm at the gas station, a guy approached me. Or a lot of people from back in the day, like I said, I went to school with, or, whatever. And 34 guys. And I just started, first of all, it was hard for me to date guys that was in their 50s, and I'm slim, and that's always been my type, has been slimmer guys. So I had to get past that, first of all. And then two, I started finding a lot of guys in their 50s, they weren't looking for something serious, right? They just wanted somebody to have fun with. And so I'm the type of woman, I'm a busy woman because I am self-employed, so I am running my own business. And if I'm going to take the time to stop and date you and spend time talking on the phone with you, then I want to date with intention. That does not mean that when I'm dating you that I'm saying we are going to get married, but I'm only looking to talk to guys who are looking for something serious. So if you're looking for a casual hookup, or you just want to be with me because of the physical, then I'm not the one, so move around. So I had a lot of guys that were very physically attracted to me because of the way I'm built, because I'm a sister with a whole lot of hips and butt and a smaller waistline, and so our brothers love that. So I attracted a lot of guys, but a lot of them were just interested in the physical. And listen, I'm in my late 40s and 50s. I'm not interested in a guy that just wants me because of my body. So I had a lot of boundaries. I do have a lot of boundaries. And, you got to have a test. We both got to be tested for everything before we get intimate. And it's going to be months before I will allow you to be intimate. It's going to be a whole bunch of dates before I even let you put your tongue in my mouth. And matter of fact, I have dated guys for 3 or 4 months and didn't even let them kiss. You know, we kiss, but don't be putting your tongue all in my mouth. It's gonna take a while, okay? It takes a minute. So I got a lot of guys got frustrated with me, you know, after 2 or 3 months. You know, usually I would say about 6 weeks, they'd be like, okay, what's taking so long? How long is it gonna take? Are you really into me? And I'm like, just keep getting, you know, let me just keep getting to know you. The more I get to know you, the more I'll be comfortable with you. The more comfortable I am with you, then the easier, that's my neighbor, the easier, hey. So the more comfortable I am with you, the easier it is for me to maybe want to be intimate with you. But see, what men don't understand, and I've found this even for men in their 50s and 60s, is a lot of them don't understand is that when you all are physical, men are physical. So they want to be with us because they like our lips and our butt and our hips and our breasts and all of this. They just want to hit it, even in their 60s, right? But us women, we fall in love with you the way you make us feel, the way you treat us. Do we feel protected? Do we feel like you're a provider? And when I say a provider, I'm not talking about just, can you throw them dollars? Can you make it rain? I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, are you a provider? Are you able to, are you able to catch me if I fall? You know, or are we going to both fall together? You know, if I'm self-employed, you know, if I have some months, if we're together and we're a team and we're a couple, and I have some months where things are, you know, slow, which it is right now for me in my self-employment, so things are slow, are you able to kick in? You know, are you stable? We look for things like that. Are you consistent? Because brothers will love bomb you in the beginning. And I'm not just talking about, when I say brothers, I'm not just talking about black men. I'm talking about all men, okay? Because I've dated some other races like Puerto Rican and things like that. But they will love bomb you in the beginning. They're so excited. You know, they're showing up with all these flowers and roses and sending you good morning, beautiful text messages and holding your hand and opening a door for you and rubbing on your face and telling you how beautiful you are and all of this. But then after a few months, or after they don't get what they want, then that drops off. So I'm now 54. I don't have time to waste. I'm gonna go out. I go out with a guy on one date, and if I know that there's no chemistry, or if you're not talking, we're not on the same page, or we don't have similar goals, I'm not going to waste your time. Because no, I'm not looking to hook up with nobody for just sex. No, they're going to have to wait some time before you get intimate with me. And yes, brother, if we do get intimate, you are going to have to present a test. I've been doing that since I was 30 years old. Any man I've ever been intimate with has had to go get fully tested for everything, and I do the same. Okay, because I do it anyway. I've been doing it for the last 20 years. I get tested every single year. Every time I go to the gynecologist, every year, I just have them test me, even during my marriage. I'm just that way. So you think I'm going to get with somebody that doesn't know his status? And when I say full panel, I mean herpes too, because they don't usually give you herpes panel unless you have lesions or something. But do you know that more than 70% of adults over 50 have herpes? So they need to be fully tested. I show my test, and then it's a possibility we might get into an intimate relationship. However, if your attitude is changing, you're not treating me the same way that you did to get me, then we're probably not going to even be intimate. So that's my first forage into talking about dating over 50. I am getting ready to talk to you all about so many things about women over 50, from raising children to kids going to college to dating to health to everything. So subscribe to my channel. Please like it, comment, and DoDash sister, I want to tell you thank you so much for giving me the courage to come out here and do my very first video like this. All right, you all, drop it in the comments. Tell me how it is for you dating over 50. Talk to you soon.